Hello everyone, welcome to Foreign Languages Preparatory School Listening Online class. Richmond level. Okay, today our listening subject topic will be about the media. Okay, what does media mean for us? Internet, television, radio, magazines, and newspaper. Let's think about these tools. Okay, and let's have an introduction about it.
Unfortunately, many reporters are killed while they are covering. Where would we be without the media? How would we get information about the world? All of us are interested in the news. We all want to know what's happening around the world. We switch the TV on just to watch the news. It seems as though every train passenger has a newspaper. The journalists who bring us the news do a very important job. Many risk their lives to bring us the news from the world's danger zones. Unfortunately, many reporters are killed while they are covering a war. The media make us feel we are part of the world. We become experts on other countries and on the big news stories. The media also bring us many unforgettable images, such as a man walking on the moon. Really, the media show us history as it happens.
Okay, how would our lives be without media? How can we get the news and know what is going on in the world? Let's think about these issues. You are going to hear a lecture once only. Take notes while listening to the lecture so that you can answer the question on the passage using your notes. Yes, but before reading the passage, here is a list of some of the vocabulary you will come across in the passage. Okay, media. Our first word is media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, okay, Pinterest, and other issues. How important are these tools in our life? Okay, what is the meaning of examine? Look at carefully. Please check the dictionaries for the unfamiliar words. Examine, media, examine. Concerning, to worry about something. Okay. Issue, let's talk about the issues. Objectivity, what is objectivity? Censorship, okay, what does censorship mean? To be under control. Equality, what is equality? Reporting, okay, to get the news. Balance, what is balance? View, disagreement, having an opposite idea about a subject or for someone else. Strikers, the protesters. Employers, someone who is hiring you. Fair, tabloid, a small newspaper. Approach, villain, a bad person or a woman can be a man, villain. Hero, identify. Demonstration, strict. Sensitive, broadcasters, the reporters. Invade, crisis, disaster. Okay, now let's listen to the passage about media.
Media. In today's lecture, we are going to talk about the media and examine for important issues concerning the media. These issues are objectivity, censorship, controlling the media and equality in the media. Also, we are going to take a look at the difficulties faced when reporting the news. The first main issue that we are going to study is the media taking an objective, balanced view. News is often but about conflict, that is, about disagreements between people or countries that could lead to political problems or even wars. We can give the situation in Russia, Northern Ireland, or the Middle East as examples of a global conflict. Then there are local conflicts. One example of local conflicts is fights between strikers and their employers. Another example is fights between the police and angry demonstrators. But whether a news story is global or local, it usually involves an argument. The question is, does the media report both sides of the problem in a balanced way? In many cases, the answer is yes. TV, radio, and newspapers generally focus on the facts and try to be fair. But when it comes to tabloid newspapers like Fanatic or Tan in Turkey and The Sun or The Star in England, the story is very different. Their reports often support one side in a conflict and attack the other. This approach is popular with millions of tabloid readers because it is fun to read about heroes and villains. Unfortunately, though, the truth isn't usually black and white. It is usually gray. Another issue is the censorship of the media. In other words, if anything should be censored, what should be censored, and who should censor it. For example, when there is a war, should governments have the right to censor news to protect national security? And what if the police ask for a film which can identify people in a demonstration? Should the owners of the film give it to the police? The censorship of the media changes from one country to another. In some cases, for example, in Sweden and America, there are very few limits on what lack of freedom is a serious issue, but it is not the only one concerning censorship. Some people, for example, believe that journalists have too much freedom. They think the newspapers often invade people's private lives and sometimes print stories which are untrue. An example of such a case is Princess Diana's story. She was followed by so many journalists that many people believe they caused her death. When it comes to those who control the media, there are different public opinions about them. Everybody knows that newspapers and TV stations are expensive. Only the very rich can afford to buy and run them. Some people believe that these kings of the media have too much power and are only interested in how much money they make, not producing good quality newspapers or programs. They only print stories and make programs which will be popular, not necessarily good or original or even honest, but popular. They just do not report the news anymore. They create it too. For example, the news on TV does not get shorter on a day when hardly anything happens. They make everything seem so dramatic too. They always use words like crisis and disaster. And the next day, everyone forgets about that story as they move on to another, newer, more exciting one. Other people, on the contrary, claim the opposite. The rich owners are good for the information industry because they invest in new technology and create more choice for the consumer. Especially today's young generation believe that they are the best informed generation ever because of the media. It is like an information supermarket. They go in, look at what is available and choose what they want. Sometimes they watch a serious political program. Other times they may want to escape from reality and read about pop stars in a magazine. Another important issue is equality. How does the media represent women, for example? Fairly or unfairly? And what about ethnic or religious minorities, children, old people, or the disabled? How much time and space are their views given by the media? These days, equality is a very important issue. There is a fact that we live in complex societies with lots of different groups. The problem is that for a long time the media ignored this. Now, in this part of the lecture, we will look at the difficulties faced when reporting the news. Television news controls the modern news media. It attracts huge audiences and plays an important role on how we see the world. On the other hand, TV journalists and program makers face difficult decisions every day. Here are some of the decisions they have to make. 1. What are the important stories? It is the job of journalists to decide which story is the most important. 2. What can and what cannot be shown? Many countries have censorship laws, so journalists have to be careful not to violate them. 3. Will the presence of a TV camera create news? Often when people see a TV camera, they will do anything to get on TV. 4. Does news always have to be bad news? People are tired tired of bad news all the time. So journalists have to balance them with good news. So as you can see, reporting is a difficult job. In conclusion, we can say that the media is very important in our lives, and issues like objectivity, censorship, control of the media, and equality in the media are issues of vital importance.
Okay, thank you very much for listening. Answer the following question using your notes. Okay. Question 1. What is the general approach of tabloid papers towards problems? Question 2. What is the issue of censorship treated in Sweden? Question 3. What does official secrets acts mean? Question 4. Why do some people think that journalists have too much freedom? Question 5. Why are some people against the kings of the media? Question 6. Why do other people support the media kings? Question 7. How has the problem of equality improved in the last 10 years? 8. Write 2 of the difficult decisions that the TV journalists have to make when reporting the news. Okay, thank you very much for attending this nice listening class, and wish to be together as soon as possible. Have a nice day.